Hi there, this is the Vic Tats podcast. This is a podcast about tatting, not the skin and ink kind of tatting, but the needle, shuttle, and thread kind of tatting. So if you're taking off your shirt to show me something, you can put it back on. Sorry, I just want to welcome everybody and say thank you for watching my little vlog. Today I thought I would do, some of you may or may not be aware that my house burned down. And so I had thought that I had lost a bunch of I thought that I had lost most of the tatting that I had gotten as exchanges and all that stuff, or as gifts. But it turns out at Christmas time I couldn't find my Christmas stuff, my Christmas tatting, and it turns out I'd put it in a safe place. So here we go. I'm going to start showing some stuff, and I'm going to show you stuff tatting that I did not make. So today is all tatting, okay? And try to tell you who I got it from and where I got it from. But the funny thing is if you think you're going to remember this shit, you're not. And then the internet has changed quite a bit over the years, so it's not like I can go back to some of these really old ones to the Yahoo groups, because some of these are going to go back to the Yahoo groups and remind myself who it was. But I thought I would start off with this doily, which is not a gift. Well, it was a gift, okay. This doily is done by Linda Davies, who does the... she does a whole bunch of three-dimensional flowers and everything. You can get her books through, I think, the Palmetto Tatting Guild. She used to sell them, and then I think she gave them as a donation to the Palmetto Tatting Guild. I could be totally wrong about that, but the Linda Davies thing is accurate. And I had bid on this because it was part of the silent auction. So I actually was lucky enough to get this thing for $20. And I was really happy with it. Now, the funny thing about it, and I remember about it, is that... Linda does this really neat, ties her knots a certain way so it goes in line with the thread and then doesn't hide her ends. I think she probably glued them. But yeah, beautiful tatting. Funnily enough, I had them all shoved, safely put away, but was testing out like a method to store tatting, and that got ruined. So anyways, because of the fire. This next one is by the famous Jane Eberall, and she was here in Canada a couple times for the Fringe Element tatting seminars. And the neat thing about this that you can't see is, like, I don't know if you can see too well from the screen, but she actually did something she calls hand wound threads, where she takes two smaller threads, winds them together to make kind of a variegated or a mixed look. It's kind of like the Elizabeth Twirls that are kind of try to look like as well. It's the same kind of idea, but it is absolutely exceptionally gorgeous. And I don't know if you can pick up on these beautiful delicate beads, but this is an absolutely gorgeous doily. And I like to put my stuff out. I actually don't generally put stuff away, so I was surprised when I found, like, I put away my Christmas stuff. So this all got in with my... Okay, what happened was, I thought for a second, for a month or so, that my sister's friend would need somewhere to live, and and it was going to be an emergency situation. Anyways, that resolved. So I put these all, and I thought I put them all in a thing, and I think I took them to my house, but I must have brought them back. I just didn't remember. This doily is by Stephanie, whose last name I'm totally blanking on, from the Palmetto Tatting Guild. She tends to make something for the teachers every year, so everybody gets something from her. And this, I believe, if I remember correct, was done in sulky thread, and it's gorgeous, and her stitching is absolutely perfection. Okay, yep, okay, all right. Where are we at? Okay, perfect. You'll see some more. I think there's some more stuff around here from her. Okay, actually, I think Another year she did a bunch of bookmarks. So there's one of them. This pattern is, oh darn it. Oh shoot. It's by, so this is done by Stephanie again, but it's either Umi and Tazuru, I don't think that's right, or it's John from Malaysia. She came up with this pattern. So I think that, and I can't think of the name of her blog right now, but it's John. Anyway, so she came up with this pattern, and then Stephanie had tatted it. So I got this, and I just, somewhere along the lines, I'm going to come, the other thing that I got from her will pop up, I'm sure. Okay. Alrighty. That year. The other thing I got from her that year. Okay. The next thing is, okay, these are the neatest things. I think this was by Abby Small. Okay. This is one of the first couple years I did an exchange, and oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, guys, like seriously. Look at this. And I think she was doing it, she was going to do the pattern, but she never did. So, oh my god, seriously, seriously. Here it is. These are like, I don't know. These are like freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. One more, there's one more. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Like, look how gorgeous they are. So you can understand that I was pretty upset when I thought they went up in the fire. Oh, okay, sorry. What's centered for you is not what's centered for me. There we go. And look, it's an elf, and then some snow sickles, the candy cane, and then look at the little, like how amazing is that? Right, the little snowman, he's so cute. So cute. And I believe that's from Abby Small. I could be completely wrong in making that up. This next thing got butchered because I had an accident, so the lace that went with it is gone. But this was from Australia, and this pattern is, gosh, I wish you could have seen it when I first got it. It was like a corsage, and it had the ribbon around it, but it had met with some, a little bit of unfortunate occasion, and then got a little bit squashed. But that's what this looks like, and it's a three-dimensional, beautiful, beautiful orchid. And I have to apologize because I'm blanking on the designer's name. Gosh, if you go to like Tatting Cording, all those places have it. I can't think of the name of the pattern though. Darn it. Anyways, this was in, again, one of the early exchanges, and it was frickin' gorgeous, and it had beautiful ribbon. Now, okay, let's just say over 15 years things happened to stuff, but originally I kept it in the first, I don't know, 10, 18 years, I kept it in this tin. And I don't know why I ever moved it out of that tin, but something happened to it. Anyways, okay, this is from an exchange I did years ago, again, with Elizabeth Zippe, she used to, I don't know if she still does, but she used to sell tatting online, and was one of the first people I ever saw that sold tatting. But yeah, here it is. Isn't that freaking gorgeous? This pattern is from the Japanese tatting book, and I'm forgetting the name. It's one of the classic tatting books, so it's not a new one. And what it is you get, like, it's just a book of pictures and drawings with the pictures, and then the diagrams, the schematics, and it's definitely worth having in your. It's a book to buy, without a doubt. It's a book to buy. And I think she had 2 books, that lady from Japan. Anyways, this was Elizabeth Zippe, and I thought this was really neat how she did the little hanger. I think that this is another one from Janie Burrell. Beautifully done, right? I had a little box that she'd done up and decorated around with a button bracelet in it. Now, I don't think I have that here. I think it was lost the house. But when you see the button bracelet pattern that she has on her pattern pages, the it really does. The picture does not do them justice. When you see them in person, they're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Ah ha ha. This is an exchange that I got years ago from Ellen Lai. I've never taken it out of this package, as you can see, but there's a beautiful, beautiful Christmas tree in here. And if I don't know, but hold on a second, let me just see. I think I have, yes I do, right here. Yes. Oh, there's the other, okay, sorry. Okay, so this was also done by Ellen Lai. Ellen Lai. And this was done in exchange where we did a flower thing. So, and it's freaking gorgeous. Just absolutely, absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, right? Freaking gorgeous. Gorgeous. I showed you this one, right? I think, and I could be lying to you, but I think this was done by Martha S. So that might be a lie, but I think it is. Because I've had her as a partner in exchanges for a couple times. Or I've been her recipient, because we didn't always have partners. Let me just see back here. Okay. Oop. Oh, okay. This is by... Oh my God. This is by Diane Diker. And the 1 year for the Finger Lakes Tatting Guild, it was a nautical theme. And so she made up these sailboats. She adapted the pattern from different places and made it into it, those repeating motifs into a sailboat. And they were hanging from a hook. How cool is that, eh? Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Kelly Dunn makes Christmas snowflakes for her family every year, and so a couple of years I was lucky enough to be a recipient. And she's a very well-known, she's a very good Canadian needle tatter. And if you look at this, you would there would be no way for you to know. Okay, so for the record, this was not me. But I can't for the life of me, I want to say it's by Kelly, but I don't know. I can't remember who did this. But absolutely gorgeous. I want to say it's Kelly, though. Another exchange. Some of these things you see, and at the time at first, you just kind of, they get, when you're, they get neater and neater and neater. Oh, there's another. This one I think is definitely Kelly's. There we are. Let's just see. Remember how I said there is definitely more stuff by Stephanie? This is a beautiful bookmark by another bookmark by Stephanie. That year we could take 2 bookmarks. Because I think she figured, because she always gave doilies, that... Oh, look! Oh! These 2 happy faces emojis are by Jane. She brought them 1 year. Do I think the fringe element or the... Okay, I'm really sorry about the shades. I left my ring light. I got a ring light, by the way. I left the ring light at the house because I threw out the box. Well, I didn't throw out the box. I reassigned the box that came in. This was also an exchange. This is Jane's Hippopotamus. That was a Tatted in C, but it was, oh, I'm forgetting her name. Darn it, much apologies. Oh, sorry, I found one more of the icicles. Sorry. This one is a reindeer. How freaking cool is that? How freaking cool. Right? Sorry. Another exchange that I don't remember from because it was so many years ago. And like I said, you think you're going to remember, but you don't. This was a gift remember if I got that at, I think I got that at the Palmetto Tatting Guild. I think it was part of the teacher's gift, or it was the fringe. I cannot for the life of me remember. And just because I don't remember doesn't mean it's not important. It just means I don't remember. Ooh, yay! Okay, sorry. This is a tea towel, and we did a tea towel exchange. And this is by, oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting her name. She moved out west. I think she has a coffee company. I can't think of her name now, but what's really neat is she did this whole big cutout thing, and that's what made it. That's what's so absolutely gorgeous about it. It was absolutely just the most amazing thing I'd ever seen in my life. And she did what she explained how she did it, and she's got like she did the blanket stitch around and attached the lace, and then gently cut out the material afterwards. There was a lot to it. Oh, here's another by Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, the name is going to come to me. Your last name is going to come to me. So it's a collar. Yeah, this is the gift she gives. Like, isn't that amazing? Holy cow. And she gives one to each of the teachers, something to each of the teachers at the Palmetto Tatting Guild. So she made a lot of these. Like, and look how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collar. And like, again, beautifully stitched. Beautifully stitched. Okay, sorry about the artistic lighting. Okay, sorry. All right, I'll put that in the bag in a second. This is, well, darn it. Okay, thought for a second I had the name on here. This is another exchange. Oh, one more thing by Little Belle by Ellen Lai. I did a lot of exchanges for a couple of years. This was tatted by Kelly Dunn. What she does often is the centerpieces for the Fringe Element Tatting Seminar, and often she will tat something to put on the center. This was definitely tatted by Martha S. Yeah, I think I see. I'm pretty sure it went with. Anyways, so that was definitely, and she did it's an antique tatting pattern that she did. Speaking of Martha, okay. Over the years, I've been partnered with Martha a couple times, I think, or she's been sending to me. But this is from her, the one year at the Palmetto Tatting Guild, she made a whole bunch of third brain cells. It's kind of a joke with Janie Burrell, who jokes about her third brain cell. This is the acorn heart. She also tatted that, but I can't remember whose pattern that is. I think this was tatted for me in a heart exchange years ago by Abby Small again. No, that's not right. It's by, who's it by? I can't remember who it's by. With apologies. You die laughing. You're like, Vicky, did you only do exchanges with Ellen and Martha? Apparently, but that's not true. Okay, not true at all. But those two were from Ellen as well, I believe. And this was, we did a handkerchief exchange. I was the recipient from Martha. So what happens is you weren't sending out to the person who's sending to you. It was, I guess round robin style. Anyways, there's a beautiful, beautiful handkerchief, and like, oh my God, look at that. It was gorgeous. Mine came in late because I had a hard time, I remember, because back then this was before Elizabeth, and I had a hard time getting colors, and so I was using one color and ran out and then couldn't get it, so I had to start again. This is a pattern, I believe, by Janie Burrell, but I can't remember if it was stitched by Janie Burrell. Oh, one more Ellen Lai. She did, that one year, she did a series of paperclip patterns for, I think it was Ellen or John. Jeez. Should have written more notes. Anyways, Thank you for doing this, Ellen. And yes, I just laid them out like that. And then, oh, these are the earrings that I got from Elizabeth Zippe as well as part of the exchange, because this is what she used to sell. And again, this is not going to do justice, especially with the horrible lighting, but this was before Elizabeth as well. And then these were earrings that I gotten as part of an exchange. It was a phenomenal. I remember being so happy to get these. They were so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, look at them. Still beautiful today. And I had a pair of beautiful earrings from John in Malaysia. I think it was John in Malaysia or it was Ellen. Oh my God, guys. I don't think I ever did an exchange with John, so that's why it's Ellen. I don't know. I can't remember. You'd think you'd remember this stuff, right? Anyways, I'd had a beautiful, beautiful pair of earrings she made, and I wore them. I don't know. I think I was still wearing. They burned, but I had worn them recently when they burned, and got lots of compliments on them. Anyways, I try to keep my tatting in safe places. Okay, I've got a massive mess going on, and then this is done by. I won this, and this is done by. She has. Oh my God. Okay, my apologies. Next time I'm gonna like write people's names down before I try to talk about them. She's part of the Finger Lakes Tatting Guild. She has long white blonde hair and blue eyes. She plays music. She's very musical. She makes these amazing, amazing like borders, like just edging repeats. And she does this with like she crochets this and then attaches in the tatting. Oh my God. Why is that? That's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to remember this as soon as I'm up. And then it's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. And then also, here's a little card holder. And I have, I know this is crochet, but I have also a shuttle holder by her. And both the crochet and the tatting is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to yell out this woman's name in about 5 minutes. Okay, let's see what else I have going on here. I'm sorting because some of the stuff is also just stuff I've made, and I kind of wanted to make this about all the amazing things that I don't think this is everything that I've ever gotten in it's what I have, so I'm just double checking. What I have left. So my whole point about this, and okay, so I kind of had gotten soured on the exchanges because I had, one year I had a bunch of them go wrong where people didn't send things. Oh, okay, sorry, let me just show one more thing. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Now, this is by Gina Bramett, who is the tatting goddess. She passed away in 2011, unfortunately. But I had gotten this as an exchange gift from her, and we did exchange back and forth. It was a straight-on exchange. Now, this is absolutely gorgeous. I wish you could see. It's in the bag by Diana Stevens, I think is the name of the pattern. But you can't see, but this is an absolutely beautiful, sorry, the lighting changed on us, gift. And it's one of those things where, you know, sometimes when you do exchanges, like I wasn't as good of or as an experienced tatter as she was. So she got something much more simple than much simpler than what she sent me. But it's just one of those things that sometimes, you know, it's part of the learning experience. Oh, this is from, oh my God, what is wrong with me today? Sue Hansen. All of a sudden, I'm going to be yelling out names in about 5 minutes. Sue Hansen in a Christmas exchange one year, and what she gave with me with this, she had sent an amazing package. So she sent this and a little amulet bag and some hand dyed threads and a whole bunch of stuff. But the other thing she sent was the Ring of Tatters. They did like a book where they took all of their notes and their correspondence and their patterns and made it. They have 2 books, and she'd sent the one to me. And I mean, I read that thing through like crazy, like all the time, because it was it was a collection of letters and notes and like I said, patterns and everything. So it was really neat, and there were so many things in there. So just as something you may not know about, the Ring of Tatters had 2 books done up like that, and they're absolutely just like it's just such enjoyable reading, just to even read it through. But yep. Okay. Here, have I missed something? Okay, so I know that this isn't everything per se, but, and these are from the Dutch Tatters. Sorry, these are from the Dutch Tatters. Sorry. Oh, I don't have the heart. That's missing. Damn it. These are angels. They're 3-dimensional angels. These are from the Dutch Tatters. They had come for the Fringe Element Tatting Seminar one year. And if I told you the name of, anyways, what happened is we were talking after it had ended that night, and I said to him, well, you got some thread from Carrie Selman? They said no, and they had totally missed it. And so I ran back to my room, and because for whatever reason in my head, if you come to North America, you need to have some thread from Carrie Selman. Came back and gave them a whole bunch of, each a whole bunch of skeins of the hand-dyed thread, because I have a lot. And anyway, so then a couple minutes later, they knocked on the door and they gave me, this is what they gave us, thank you. And there's a heart one too, that's the Dutch heart that overlaps. And I can't remember the name of, anyways, it was just a really great thing. And we had they were just a terrific bunch. And these come out, as you can see, I learned my lesson from the orchid. I'm really careful with these. I don't know what happened with the orchid. It got smushed somehow, and I can't remember how that happened. Anyways, as you can tell, it really does bother me. Okay. All right, so I hope you enjoyed seeing some of this stuff. I can guarantee you it is all much more beautiful, much, 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 much more beautiful in person. And then the other thing is just a little perspective on all this stuff is, remember, there's a lifespan to this stuff anyway, so I don't think you should save things back. It's better to have them out and have them seen, and normally that's what I do. So, and as someone who has lost a lot of her work and that stuff, I'm happier that I had my stuff out and I could see it every day and it was there than I would have been had I hid it away. So always just a reminder that this stuff is beautiful, and it should be seen and used and shared. Okay. All right. Cheers.